Hello everyone, and welcome back to Simple English Chat. I'm Leo, and with me, as always, is the wonderful Mia.
Hi everyone. It's so great to be here again. We're really excited about today's part of the word class series because it's something that can sometimes feel a little tricky, even for native speakers, but it's super important for making your English sound natural.
Absolutely. Mia, and in case you haven't, make sure to watch the previous parts of the series so that you aren't missing out on anything. So today, we're diving into the world of prepositions. Now, don't let that big word scare you. We're going to break it down into very simple pieces.
That's right. Think of prepositions as small but mighty words. They might be short, like in or on or at, but they do a lot of work in a sentence. They help us understand where things are when things happen or how things relate to each other.
Exactly. So, what is a preposition really? In the simplest terms, a preposition is a word that shows the relationship between a noun or pronoun and other words in a sentence. It often tells you about position, time, or direction.
Let's think about it with a very simple picture. Imagine a cat. Where's the cat? Is it on the table? Is it under the table? Is it in the box? The words on, under, and in are all prepositions. They tell us the cat's position.
That's a perfect example, Mia. So, the noun here is cat, and the preposition on tells us its relationship to the table. The cat is on the table.
Yes, and it's important to remember that prepositions almost always come before a noun or a pronoun. That noun or pronoun is called the object of the preposition. So, in, on the table, table is the object.
Great point. Let's start with some of the most common prepositions of place. These are probably the ones you'll use every single day. We have in, on, and at.
These three can be a bit confusing because sometimes they seem to overlap. But there are some general rules that can help. Let's start with in.
In usually means inside something. Think of a larger space or an enclosed space. For example, I am in the room. The room is a large, enclosed space.
Or, the book is in my bag. My bag is an enclosed space. You're in a car, in a building, in a country. It generally means surrounded by something.
Yes, and you can also use in for liquids. There is ice in my drink. The ice is inside the liquid. Or, the fish live in the ocean.
Moving on to on. On typically means something is resting on a surface. Like our cat example, the cat is on the table. It's on top of the surface.
Right. The picture is on the wall. The picture is touching the surface of the wall. My keys are on the desk. They are resting on the surface of the desk.
You also use on for public transport, like buses, trains, or planes. I am on the bus. She is on the train. This is different from in a car, which is a smaller, more personal space.
That's a good distinction. And then we have at. At is often used for a specific point or a general location. It's less about being inside or on a surface and more about being present at a particular spot.
For example, I am at home. Home is a general location. We are at the park. The park is a specific spot. Meet me at the corner. A very specific point.
You can also use at for events. I'll see you at the party. The party is a specific event at a location. She is at work. Work is a specific place where she is located.
So, to recap in, on, at for place, in for large enclosed spaces, on for surfaces, and at for specific points or general locations.
Now, let's look at prepositions of time. Again, in, on, and at are very common here, but their rules change a little.
Yes, they do. For time, in is used for longer periods like months, seasons, years, or centuries. So, my birthday is in July.
We go on vacation in the summer. Summer is a season. He was born in 1990. 1990 is a year. You can also say in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening.
July is a month. For on with time, we use it for specific days and dates. I have a meeting on Monday. Monday is a specific day.
Her wedding is on October 25th. October 25th is a specific date. The store is closed on Christmas Day. A specific day.
And for at with time, we use it for very specific times. The movie starts at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock is a precise time.
The train leaves at midnight. Midnight is a precise time. I usually eat lunch at noon. Noon is a precise time. We also say at night.
So, for time, in 4 long periods, on 4 specific days and dates, and at 4 precise times. It's a bit like a pyramid, with in being the biggest, on in the middle, and at being the smallest, most specific point.
That's a great way to visualize it, Mia. Let's move on to some other common prepositions that show direction or movement. These are also super useful.
Absolutely. Think about to and from. To shows movement towards a place. I am going to the store. The store is my destination.
And from shows the starting point of movement. I came from work. Work is where I started. She received a letter from her friend.
Then we have into and out of. Into means moving from outside to inside. He walked into the room. He was outside, now he's inside.
And out of is the opposite. It means moving from inside to outside. She took the book out of her bag. The book was inside, now it's outside.
We also have across. Across means moving from one side to the other side of something. He swam across the river. He started on one side and finished on the other.
And through. Through means moving from one side to the other, but usually within an enclosed space or a solid object. We walked through the forest. We were inside the forest, moving from one end to the other.
Another one is over. Over can mean above something or moving above something. The bird flew over the house. It went above the house. It can also mean across in some contexts, like walk over the bridge.
And the opposite of over can be under. The dog is hiding under the bed. It's below the bed.
Let's not forget between and among. Between is used when you're talking about 2 specific things or people. The ball is between the 2 chairs.
Yes, and among is used when you're talking about 3 or more things or people, or an undefined group. He was standing among the crowd. The crowd has many people.
These are really important for describing locations clearly. We also have prepositions that show how something is done or what something is used for.
For example, with. With can mean accompanied by or using something as a tool. I went to the party with my friend. My friend was with me.
Or, I cut the paper with scissors. Scissors are the tool I used.
And for. For can show purpose or benefit. This gift is for you. You are the beneficiary. I bought flowers for my mom.
Or it can show a period of time. I've been studying English for 2 years.
What about by? By can mean close to, or it can show the agent in a passive sentence or a method of transport. The house is by the river. It's next to the river.
The book was written by a famous author. The author is the one who wrote it. I travel by train. Train is the method of transport.
And about. About means concerning or relating to something. We are talking about prepositions. Prepositions are the topic.
Or, I read a book about history. History is the subject of the book.
These small words really add so much detail to our sentences, don't they? It's like they paint a clearer picture.
They really do. And sometimes, you'll find that verbs combine with prepositions to make what we call phrasal verbs. These can be tricky because the meaning often changes. Like, look up. Look means to see, but look up means to search for information, like in a dictionary.
That's a whole other episode, Mia. But it's good to mention that prepositions are part of many common phrases and expressions. For example, listen to music, wait for someone, depend on something.
Exactly. You don't say listen music or wait someone. The preposition is a fixed part of the phrase. This is where a lot of practice comes in handy. You just have to hear them and use them many times.
And there are no simple rules for every single preposition. Sometimes you just have to learn them as you go by reading, listening, and speaking.
But understanding the basic meanings of in, on, at, to, from, with, for, that's a fantastic start. If you can master those, you're already doing great.
So, let's try a quick little game. I'll say a sentence, and you, our wonderful viewers, can try to guess the correct preposition before Mia gives the answer.
Oh, I love games.
Okay, first one. The cat is hiding under the bed. Is it on, in, or under?
Think about where a cat usually hides for fun. The answer is under. The cat is hiding under the bed.
Good one. Next, I go to work bus every day. Is it in, on, or by?
Remember what we said about public transport or methods of travel? The answer is by. I go to work by bus every day.
Perfect. How about this? My birthday is December. Is it at, on, or in?
December is a month, a longer period of time. So the answer is in. My birthday is in December.
You're on fire, Mia. Last one. Please put the book on the shelf. Is it in, on, or at?
A shelf is a surface. So you put something on the shelf. Please put the book on the shelf.
Fantastic. I hope that little game helped everyone feel a bit more confident.
I think it did. And remember, it's okay to make mistakes. That's how we learn. The more you use these words, the more natural they will become.
So, to wrap things up, Mia, could you give us a quick review of some of the key prepositions and their simple definitions that we covered today?
Of course, Leo. Let's do a little recap for our Simple English Chat viewers. We talked about preposition, a small word that shows the relationship between a noun/pronoun and other words, often about place, time, or direction. In means inside for place, like in the room, or for longer time periods, like in July. On means on a surface for place, like on the table, or for specific days/dates, like on Monday. At means a specific point or general location for place, like at home, or for precise times, like at 7 o'clock. To shows movement towards a destination, like go to the store. From shows the starting point of movement, like came from work. Into movement from outside to inside, like walked into the room. Out of movement from inside to outside, like took out of the bag. Under below something, like under the bed. Over above something or moving above it, like flew over the house. Across from one side to the other, like swam across the river. Through from one side to the other, usually within an enclosed space, like walked through the forest. Between for two specific things or people, like between the chairs. Among for three or more things or an undefined group, like among the crowd. With accompanied by or using a tool, like with my friend, cut with scissors. For shows purpose, benefit, or a period of time, like gift for you, studying for 2 years. By close to or method of transport or agent in passive voice, like by the river, by train, written by an author. About concerning or relating to a topic, like talking about prepositions.
Wow, Mia, that's a fantastic summary. You really made those clear.
Thanks, Leo. And thank you, everyone, for joining us on Simple English Chat today. We hope this episode helps you feel more confident using prepositions.
Remember, practice makes perfect. Try to notice prepositions when you read or listen to English, and try to use them when you speak and write.
If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more simple English lessons.
We love hearing from you. So leave a comment below with your favorite preposition or a sentence using a preposition you learned today.
We'll be back soon with the final part of our word class series right here on YouTube, so stay tuned.
See you next time.
Bye for now.